Copy, Tim.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And don't forget Shad and Rob joining Scott again.
AKA Go.
What is going on, everybody? It's Wednesday, December 7th. Got
7.
18 more days till Christmas, something like that.
Yes.
Is everybody ready?
No, we haven't started.
No, not ready at all.
Well, I already got Kathleen pretty much done.
Oh, well, you're okay.
So,
Well, I
Hey.
picked it out. So
Guess what me and Rob learned today?
What?
Due to, how do you say that? Census, like we ask questions. People want 2 more weeks of holidays.
No, they don't.
maybe days off of work.
I mean,
Right.
I was going to say, we looked at each other like, who the heck did they ask?
Yeah. I think Shad's right, just so they can have 2 more weeks off of work in the year.
Yeah, they
I think-
did it full.
I think there's just not enough time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, honestly.
It's not. You're
For
right.
me, no. Just because it's just a lot of like stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Awful lot of stuff.
I'm not ready.
No.
I'm not ready to host people. I'm not ready to clean my house again.
I'm not ready to go back to work next week either. I've been off for a month.
Must be
And
nice.
then the end of the year stuff at work is killing me, and it's just
And then tax time. Yeah,
Tax
past Christmas to start paying your taxes.
No.
It's like, So
I think it'd be irresponsible to continue paying income taxes to Uncle Sam because of the misappropriation of our tax dollars.
I agree with that, Shad. I'll back you on that plan 120%. I think you're absolutely correct.
And thanks
Now,
for
remember
the
difference
shout out
between
of the beer grass.
car, your wax and Warden's car is bars.
What, Scott?
a big
I
gulp
said
of
you.
wine.
I said the difference between you waxing your own car and you waxing the Warden's car is called bars.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just agreeing with Shad.
I disagree with this.
I'm backing him. I agree with it 100%.
Should agree with me.
I do. I agree with that 100%.
It
Are
just
you
seems
sure?
like this. I hope we don't get COVID this Christmas because that just kind of
Come on.
No,
Well,
that ruined Christmas last year.
I wouldn't necessarily say ruin. Yeah, we did get stuck with my parents for 3 weeks. That was a little rough.
okay.
But it was really low-key Christmas
Right.
because nobody came over.
Nobody wanted to come
Well,
over.
And we
Yeah.
still got to enjoy a good dinner with just a smaller
Small
crowd.
group, yeah.
Yeah. So it was more intimate.
Well, I had the flu for Thanksgiving, so I was sick.
Yeah. So
I was sick on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and I actually had the stomach flu over the weekend, and I'm getting over that right now. So hopefully, I've got all the sickness out of me, but who knows?
I'm hoping to get it.
But if you're feeling sick and you really feel sick, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't use it for an excuse. But if you really feel like, hey man, I have no motivation, I can't get around, I think maybe something's coming, don't go nowhere. Stay home. It's that easy.
Yep, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Not hard to figure out. Stay
It
home.
sucks.
Yeah.
That's the first time I missed the first day of rifle since the
Go anywhere.
I say go everywhere, touch everyone, lick them on the faces. See how much body count you can rack up, man.
I work from home. I don't go anywhere, so I don't think I've gotten out of these pajama pants.
When Kathleen and I, when she was obviously getting better, but she still coughed at the wine tasting, and we were walking out of, and we walked next or past this old gentleman. I looked at her and I was like, How does it feel to know you probably just killed that guy?
Not.
Hey, you know what I was
I didn't have COVID.
You know what I was thinking
Yeah.
about since this COVID stuff went around and everybody's working from home now. You know what's going to be really funny is when somebody's called into the office and they actually show up with the pajama pants on and their high heels and a nice sweater because they forgot about the pajama pants.
But why would they be wearing the high heels?
No.
You wear
Because
slippers, dude.
You gotta wear slippers.
Slippers, man.
Well, I'm just saying, no, it's not slippers. It's going to be a meeting because you're thinking in your head it's a meeting, but you feel like you've already got your slacks on because they feel they're your pajamas. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
I'm sure it probably happened.
Oh, probably, Rich. I bet it's already happened.
I'm sure it happened, Scott. I'm sure it did, but
Yeah. Somebody's ran out and thinking
Yep.
they had their pants
ran
on.
out, got there. I was like, oops.
And they're like, oh no.
Now I go to the mailbox like this too, but that's kind of embarrassing.
I don't care.
No, hey, Kathleen, all you got to do is say, I'm writing a book.
Yeah, I'm an author.
I'm an author.
I'm an author. I'm a writer.
Don't you know I'm an artist?
I'm suffering right now. I have no thoughts.
That's pretty good. I'm writing a book.
You should try that though. See.
Well, because I have to mail out my ageless apothecary packages, which
Oh,
businesses picked up.
nice. What's the holidays? Yeah.
It's nice.
So
So
what kind of packages?
Season.
it's 'tis the season. People are doing the ordering, so that's nice.
Right.
So I've been. It's steady, but not. I can't retire. I can't live off of it,
Well, not yet.
unfortunately.
Not yet.
No, it's still negative, man.
Thank you for that, Shad.
Hey, it's
Thank you
growing.
for that.
It's growing.
Yeah, that's right. It's
I enjoy it still, and it's fun.
you like doing it, so that's what.
You know?
No, it's
Oh, yeah.
useful stuff though. So
Well, I sold beard oil this week, and then some more tea, so that was good.
Beard oil. There you go.
yep.
Beard oil, and I'm making some new blends of tea for winter. And I'm gonna try to hurry up and get one out for Christmas. I know it's I'm late to the table, but I got sick and all that stuff. So
Can't make tea sick.
no, can't make
Can't do
tea when you're sick.
No. You're gonna call it like a reindeer tea?
I'm gonna call it Christmas tea, and it's gonna be it's just a Christmas tea. I'm very creative. Jeez.
Okay.
Well, it's a good time to see if
Reindeer
it works
tea.
when you're sick.
Huh?
A good time to see if it works when you're sick.
There you go.
That is.
That is true.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Shad taste it tomorrow and see if he likes it.
My
He's gonna be my guinea pig tomorrow.
I know our beards have never been softer since we got that stuff from. Oh wait, we never did get it.
It's
Oh,
in
shoot.
the mail.
I got it in the mail.
Everybody you know in this group has a beard. It's got this stuff.
Get your beard oil for Christmas. Maybe you'll get it for New Year.
My beard's my beard's doing pretty darn good. So.
Did you get your beard oil? No, it was in her backpack.
No comment.
By the time I get mine, mine will be shaved off probably.
You'll have it for the next
For the
season.
next
All
time.
right.
Ugh.
I would just mess with you.
Well, they had no shave November. I just decided to just keep it on.
Right, and take it to don't shave December. So
Yeah, I'm
why not?
a beard every year.
Right.
Might as well.
So,
Right now, I'm glad I have it.
are you anybody asking for gold or mining stuff this year? Metal detectors,
For Christmas.
shovels, what?
What's on your Christmas list?
No.
Man, do you think it's hard to actually do that on a Christmas list now because
It is.
I mean most people who you want to buy it for you, it's a Christmas gift. They don't know what they're talking about. So telling a sales guy, "Oh, this is what," and then all of a sudden you show up and they're like, "Oh, I already got this," or something like that. So
Well, that's why you give them a link. This is what I want.
Exactly. Do not steer from the link.
that's a little over persuasive. That's just like coming out and saying,
That's what we demand from our kids. Give us links, or you'll get
That's right.
a gift card.
The kids have gotten real smart about that too.
"Give us links."
That's what you can't be wrong.
Give us the links.
I know what I'm getting for Christmas, but it's not getting here till April.
Well, you'll be able to visit it.
A new koi? Is it a new koi?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which
It's gonna
one
be
is it?
I'm not even commenting on how much this thing is,
Holy.
but it's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It's grown. It's a big koi.
It's a
Still a
carp.
lot by the time you get it.
Where's he at the koi?
He's in
Japan right now.
like literally the breeder
It's a
presented
she.
her this fish to purchase because we were like, hey,
I had to
this
pick
is
her
what
out.
I'm
So that's
looking
why
for.
I know. Because
It's a
it has
carp.
to be.
So this fish is going to fly from Japan to here?
It'll fly
She's
from
swimming.
Japan to basically Sunbury, Ohio, and then he'll keep it. He'll
Okay.
keep it until April. So he has like a whole indoor heated.
Our
water.
pond's too cold to put the fish in.
Okay, so is this is like a prize koi?
Oh, this is a 20-incher. So this is a mature koi. It's like beautiful, perfect.
Is it really?
It might be 30 some inches by the time you get it.
Well, no, she'll still be 20 inches. They don't grow that fast.
Now is this a breed-in koi? Can you make money by?
Yes.
Oh yeah. This
The Shintaro.
that's
It
the
depends on
world-renowned
what breed.
breeder.
Okay. All right. So it's kind of an investment.
Toyota have a certificate with it and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's an investment koi.
Yeah, but Tim, you gotta understand. You got to understand it's what breeds with it that matters too. So
Yeah.
if they have a certificate, it's like horses. One guy
Well,
breeds.
that's what I'm looking at, like, So they
you know how
might,
nature happens.
but maybe somebody else has that other fancy Japanese koi around, and they can breed them and both make money.
Probably not, but
Well, our koi farm,
Yeah,
dude, we
buddy,
could
I
take
know.
our koi to them and be like, hey, you got one, we got one. Let's see what happens here, right?
Hey, there you go. See? Yeah. She had good gift idea though. Yeah.
Well, no. She picked us out when we were in Arizona. That's when we got presented through a messenger.
There was a second one too. I passed on the first one.
Oh yeah, she was
A boy
picky.
or a girl?
Female.
It is a female.
Yeah. Very
I
beautiful.
can't wait. They're gonna do a show on freaking koi breed. Oi,
Do we got a picture
Kathleen.
of this beautiful fish that you can share with
I
the
breed
group?
koi.
Huh?
Out here in Arizona,
Well-
out here in Arizona, this is what we do. They have horses, they got cows. I breed koi.
I want to see a picture of this fish.
I'll give you one.
All right.
He'll send you one in the
I gotta see it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'll
We
forward.
do have
Oh,
a picture of her. I don't have a name yet.
Kathleen Biffle, the koi farmer.
She's the koi
Boy,
whisperer.
this is her.
She's the koi whisperer.
Hmm.
yeah, I'll throw it for now in the group. I'll have to post it. But I mean, you just can't appreciate the beauty of it. you know?
Okay. I got that. I
It's
mean,
a
Yes, I can on a small hook with light line.
I think
Aw.
Hey, all I know is this allowed my gift to be elevated, so it works
So
out.
he's getting a nice gift.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I won the auction for it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I need to check tomorrow.
that is a nice looking
I'll
fish.
get it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's got some nice markings, don't it? Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Like seriously, this is like a magazine cover.
It really is. It looks good. It's a great looking fish. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Wow.
but you guys do have some pretty
That's
nice
cool.
sized fish that looks really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a 20-inch one, I mean, see, that's the thing though. Like you can buy them obviously smaller, a lot cheaper, but the colors, the pattern, the
change.
spaces change so much as they grow. So once you get to more a 20-inch, like this one still may change a little bit, but not too much from what it
Yeah,
is. So.
And that's it. That's the last fish.
Me,
Yeah.
man, like I said, I like the koi pond and everything like that. But the only thing I really liked was that big frog that was in the middle. I was like, man, if I had
The
20,
freaking thing
20
was
more
like
of you guys
that
hanging
big,
around.
man. He started as a little tadpole in our pond.
Yeah.
There's a
He
couple
lives
others.
there. That's
He lives
his
there.
home.
Hey, when that frog goes, you're like, what the heck? Because it's right there. It'll scare the heck out of you. But if he had 24 of his buddies around there,
Will the fish eat the tadpoles?
Probably.
Oh, we've had, I think, about 8 or 10 frogs during mating season come to our pond.
oh, I bet. No, I didn't think that. I bet
Oh,
you-
yeah.
Oh, the neighbors hate us.
Oh, that plus the toad. All the neighbors.
So loud.
Oh, it is loud.
But I think it sounds beautiful.
I
But
was gonna say, I think that would put you to sleep, right?
Oh,
it does.
Yeah,
I love the
'cause
sound.
we always have our windows open
Yep.
in our room, which is right outside from the pond, so we hear it.
Oh yeah, it's nice hearing them.
But yeah,
Kathleen,
think-
I heard that this is the last koi. Like,
like 10 times.
yeah,
It is.
yeah,
Last one.
right.
Now, has anybody been watching that Forest Fin auction?
No, I forgot about it.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
All right, I'll give an update because I am tracking several lots, but
Hey,
I
Chad,
want, yeah.
I can't afford it.
Okay.
Oh, well, trust me, the top
we
dollars,
can't.
like this is proxy bidding, right? It hasn't even gone to the live. Live's where it gets stupid crazy.
Right.
Now, all right, I want you guys to guess what the two top items are right now in the amount
Oh God, no clue.
Out of the treasure,
out of the treasure.
I don't remember the treasure.
Hell, I'll give you top 3 just categories. Like, what do you think the top 3 items, and then I'll tell you if you're right and how big. And
I would think any gold nuggets for sure.
No, I believe it's his documentary he left in.
That scroll and the
okay,
Scroll.
one more. What do you think? Because remember, he had stuff not of all
Pottery.
three. Pottery?
crap. Yeah.
Rich, you got an idea?
Silver coins.
Okay, so gold nugget is leading number 1. This one is a 17.65 troy ounce,
Wow.
right? So 549 grams.
All
This
right.
one measures, well, like they said, 3.5 inches. Oh, they don't give me the full description right now, but that one currently the bidding is at $25,000. So you can expect that one to shoot up once the live
I was
bidding.
gonna say
The
25.
actual-
What?
Crazy.
What do you mean? What is there like a pre-bid?
Oh yeah, well, what's open now is called proxy bidding. So you could go in and see where the bidding's at, and say, all right, I'm Rich Cooley. I'm going to get that nugget. I'm going to throw out 35 G's, right?
Yeah.
So now though, when the
You're
day
feeling it
that,
out.
yeah, the day the auction comes live, right? Now they'll start live bidding. Now, if you had the highest bid and nobody wants to bid on it, which does happen, then you would win.
That means they start to bid at 35 grand then.
Well, yeah, whatever the highest bid at the time that it goes live, that's the starting point.
That's right, because that's a starting bid, and then live bids.
It-
those
it'd be
guys come
crazy.
in just because they want it and they have the money.
Yeah.
So
Oh
they're
yeah.
gonna squeeze. They're going to squeeze everybody that put that 35,000 bid up out,
17.65.
except for one or two.
All right. Next.
Now the number 2 item, small glass jar, purportedly contains a 20,000 word autobiography of Forrest Fenn. Boom, Swifty was right. The bidding right now is at $19,000 currently for that. I'm like, what the heck? Really?
It will- yeah, but you know it's not going to stay there.
Oh no, I'm just like, wow, it's insane. Now, the third item is another nugget. This one's 15.14 troy ounces. So just this gives you perspective on how much stuff is in that little case,
Yeah.
right? That's at only 9,250 right now. And then you get into some, good God, this one's a Columbia Terona necklace with golden stone pendants from 500 to 1,080. That one's at 8,000. But again, like if you're going to bid there, obviously, unless somebody's hiding in the show that's like a billionaire,
Right.
you want to go to the lowest items and see what's going on.
Like that gram of gold. How much is that up to now?
Oh no, that's not the lowest.
No?
So right now it's more of your coins. Actually, no, a gram of gold is actually now the lowest. Before it's been the coins. Wow. So 1.16 grams of gold, and it's certified through the NGC, right?
Uh-huh.
That one's current bid is at $190.
What?
So you're not buying it for the gold. You're buying for a collector to have a piece of the treasure.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, a lot of them, there's a lot of these Mexico gold 2.5 peso restrike coins, NGC certified. And all this is certified from his treasure. So it's, there. But I mean, that
They
one's
sell them at truck
190.
stops all across this state.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you're probably going to look $300 to $400 easy, I think, on that cheap one stuff, if you're lucky.
So I wonder, like the guy who found the treasure and sold it, does he get a cut out of this?
Well, I don't. It would depend how he sold it. If he
Right.
sold it just for a fixed amount to whoever to do the auction, no, he wouldn't.
Right.
Whoever sold it or sold it to the auction house, you really don't sell it. You just give it to them. You'll get a commission, and I think, and this is the other catch, right? So whatever you win here, say you buy that $30,000 and you get yourself a nice shiny nugget. I'm pretty sure the premium for this auction's like 25%.
Wow.
So whatever the hammer price is, shipping 25% fee on top of that, that's your total amount. So how bad do you really want a little tiny speck of gold from Forrest Finn's treasure?
Not bad at all. I don't.
I mean, you're not buying it for the gold content, let's be honest, for the small amounts.
It's called an idiot. An idiot. No, I would never do
Maybe
that.
I shouldn't have bought the koi, huh?
Right?
All right, you would get
Now,
a coin,
there's
a
one
gold
way-
coin worth maybe $200 for, if you're lucky.
You got water weight.
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the notoriety behind this and it's gonna just. I'm gonna watch the bidding. It's in 4 days.
Okay.
Is when it kicks
Yeah, I want to
off.
see what the highest thing goes for if they'll disclose it.
Oh yeah, no, you can. I'll watch. You can watch it. Yeah, December 12th is when it kicks off. Heritage Auctions. Go to their website. I don't think they're using an outside auction source like Live Auctions and a few other ones, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna watch it because I love watching auctions,
Yeah.
and I just have a feeling it's just gonna get stupid.
You think?
I like it. Yeah.
I just want to watch and be like, oh my god, because I follow like the ones like the military, the gun, like old stuff, right? And it's like I have an idea of what stuff's worth, and I just sit there and I just see it go up, and I'm like, oh my god, because I don't understand it.
Babe, do you hear this? Kathleen's a koi rancher now.
Toy Rancher. But there's your update on Forrest Finn's treasure up for auction with gold coins, gold jewelry, a lot of Colombian stuff, all the way to giant nuggets.
That's crazy.
So
It would be cool to get that, what they call that little dagger that they had the jewels in it that was supposed to be in
oh,
it.
there literally is a plain pair of scissors. They don't even tell you on the auction. I found it in the
It's
lot.
not made out of gold.
It's not made out of gold. I have no idea. It looks an old pair of scissors, but it doesn't look like ancient old scissors.
Yeah, but it's got to have some kind of historical value.
There's something about it, yeah, but it's not like the auction house when I looked through it.
Because that
I was
Finn guy
still
was
mad.
kind of like, ooh, eh.
Oh, yeah, he was a controversial guy. I mean, he allegedly pillaged things he shouldn't have pillaged and
Yeah.
ill-gotten some of the things. So, yeah, controversial to say.
But yeah, but now that he's got them, well, he had them.
Well, he did.
Now they make them worth more. But
Yeah. Always does.
like I said, I hope the guy that goes through this, he found the treasure. Well, they
If
said
he
he did,
did.
and which I gotta believe it because he found the treasure. So, but I didn't see any pictures of him actually opening the box. I didn't see a video of none of that. And there's a lot of weak things going on with that story, but it is what it is.
So Tim, if you were to make a grab realistically, would you go for like the grammage of gold that's all, and this is all certified, or would you go for a little coin?
I think I'd go
I
for
don't
the
know.
coin.
I do the coin. Yeah.
But is the coin real though?
Oh yeah, no, this is all certified. This is all legit.
Certified.
Gold. There's gold in the coin. Now, granted,
Okay, well, I'm just saying anybody can take a gold and just have a mold and make it into their like own coin.
no, no, they're dated. It's been authenticated. Oh, you can't see it.
Right.
Sorry.
Because I mean, a gram of gold, is just a gram of gold. I'd like to have a
True.
coin. I think it'd be cooler because I mean, you could get a gram of gold and have it certified, I guess, right?
Oh yeah.
And say
True.
this is Shad's certified gold.
I know. You pay a ridiculous amount for that certification.
It's $9.99 certified.
Now, a 1.66 gram nugget bidding's at $230.
What is it again? 1 point what?
1.66 grams.
Hmm.
Current bidding's 230.
So
And I've watched auctions that have like a whole mix of stuff, and they'll have like a lot of bullion. And
It should be
people go
it
way
should be
above.
95 it should be $95.
right, but I bet you. So I bet that nugget will go up to close to $500 before it's said and done.
I'm
It's worth $95.
I think it'll go for
well,
more.
again,
Come on.
you're buying the value in this for a collector
Right.
is not in the gold. Now the big nuggets, I'm sorry. That's I mean, come on, that's a giant freaking nugget.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying a 1 point, it's gonna be like that's a picker.
But think of this though. I mean, out of all the lots, and it's not like there's a ginormous amount, and this is all 100% authenticated stuff. The value is in the collection.
Yeah.
That's where it's at,
It is.
not in the actual price of that little nugget or that gram of gold or that tiny little Mexican coin. But there you go.
Yeah.
Speaking of prices,
Oh yeah.
how about
Who do you
gold
have 'em?
prices?
Can you believe them?
Man, I'm surprised. Stuff has
Hold
been on the
on.
up and up, hasn't it? Now gold did go down 90 cents,
Okay.
but it's still at $1,785.96.
I'll take that. Hang in there.
Not too shabby. I'll drink to that.
Hang in
Right.
there, buddy. Hang in there.
Now silver did fall 4 cents, $22.66. Platinum down $1.81 at $1,006.51. Iridium 39.40, ruthenium 470. I do them now automatically. Sorry, they're on the list.
They're on the list.
They're on the list now. Palladium's down $1.43 at $1,851.01. So that leaves us with rhodium. You know, believe it or not, rhodium has had some recent movement, but it stayed flat, $13,290. Now, of course, for all you Bitcoin fanatics out there, let me refresh it to get you the latest. $16,818.60. There's your Bitcoin.
Okay. Cool. That is.
What'd you say gold was at?
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh gosh.
I'm just asking.
1785.96.
1785.96. 17.
Yeah, it was pretty close to almost 18 last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually like the live prices are 1782 right now.
I wonder.
But-
Do you guys think they're gonna hover this winter? Like, yeah, I just stay over right here.
Well, all the banks are signaling a recession.
A really bad one.
Um,
For the next 3 quarters is just gonna be rough, guys.
So I think a lot of the manipulation we've seen in the markets with inflation is all going to now be undone with the recession. So I think they may go up because the value of the dollar is probably going to go down from this.
Yeah.
Because if you really look at what the U.S. has really been able to manipulate things, our government, compared to like Europe. Europe's been in a bad recession. Their currency's plummeted. Then you add the energy crisis they're experiencing and stuff like that. And nothing's going down. I mean, hell, I don't know about anybody, but if you follow diesel prices alone, guess what? The cost of goods and services aren't going to go down for you. I mean, diesel in our area now is almost $3 more than unleaded regular gas.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just abnormal to see.
Yep. That's what I was telling Scott. I seen gas for $2.93 on my way home from work.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Ooh, unleaded gas is so cheap, yay!" Well,
Mine's still
doesn't do anything.
$5.69. You guys could just eat it.
But diesel was still almost $6. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what.
Yeah.
Anything that's farmed, manufactured, shipped. Guess what? They're not using little unleaded gas. They're not plugging in their little truck to go 100 miles every hour.
Nope.
It's diesel. So that's why you're not seeing changes in the market for prices of goods and services. So all that plus a recession, increasing interest rates, there's chance, a low probability, but I was shocked to hear Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan, say a chance of a depression, which is obviously worse than a recession.
That's really
like
bad.
Yeah. So I don't know. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? So I think, hey, now's a great time to buy gold and silver.
That's right.
Find
And
it.
at no time is GPS
Right.
telling you what to do with your money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
Hey, Tim, where's the disclaimer?
Yeah.
Well,
Hell.
GPS will always tell you to go find your gold.
Yep, that's right. We're always gonna tell you to go find gold, I guess.
make sure you stock up on beer, bullets, and toilet paper.
Here we go, right?
Here we go.
Round 2. Ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I mean, you think with the increase in diesel too, man. I think a lot of the mines, the commercial mines.
Oh, it's gotta be brutal.
I mean, I think we're going to see an increase in gold prices just because their operating costs is so high. Demand's still high for this stuff.
Yeah. Dang.
If we go
I
into
think I'm right
depression
there
now-
with you, Chad. By
Yeah.
the way,
You know,
If we
it's
go into a depression, are they going to make it illegal for us to have gold?
oh,
I don't know.
no, they just want those big 2,700 million pound trucks to go electric.
Well, here's the difference between the 1930s and now. In the 1930s, we were still on the gold standard for our
I know,
country.
right?
They're
Which is-
trying to get us to go back on that.
Yeah, if they got it back to it, I think you would see the federal takeover of all mining. It'd be crazy.
they like
Wait a minute.
they
You guys got
want
to
us
remember.
now.
You guys got to remember, Shad and Kathleen. If you take a map of the West Coast, and now and then you take where the gold's at, and then you take a map of the West Coast with what they call the public parks now. Like, okay, the Bureau of Land Management take care of it. It's all the public.
Yep,
You
yep,
lay
yep.
it over. It's all the gold fields.
Yep.
They're all
Federal lands.
wildlands. What do you
Oh,
call
that's
it?
by design.
Refuges or national forest.
Yeah, there you go. National forest. They made them national forests.
National landmark.
Yeah, and refuges. What do they call it for
Wildlife
animals?
refuge.
Yeah,
Yep.
we got a lot of them out here.
yeah.
There's a lot of gold. I mean, we've always heard the statistic: less than 5% of the world's gold's been found, right?
Yeah.
So, and then what would they
Well,
say?
I
It doesn't
think it's
even.
lower now.
Yeah, it's probably lower in the grand scheme, but even like it's not enough to even fill an Olympic pool or something. It's just a small amount.
I thought we
What's
found
out
it
there?
all.
I don't know. We need to get us one of them asteroids that's loaded with all the deposits.
All right, they pay a lot more per gram. I'm just saying.
Well, let's take a quick break and come back because I know Kathleen's got some stories.
I got some
Right.
stories.
All right, so let's do that. We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right. It is December 7th, 2022. Anniversary of Pearl Harbor, right? The attack on Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we talked a little bit about the auction on Forrest Fenn's treasure. There was evidently another chance to get some treasure at an auction. I think it started on Saturday. I think we missed it. It may still be going on. I don't know. But there was another chance to get some treasure from the 1857 shipwreck of the SS Central America. They were auctioning. This was a shipwreck off the coast of South Carolina, where tens of millions of dollars worth of gold has already been sold, but they were auctioning off some other valuable items from that shipwreck. It was known as a ship of gold. It was a steamship that sank from a hurricane when the ship was on its way from Panama to New York City. 425 people lost their lives on that ship. 153 people were rescued. And a lot of the items that were auctioned off, they were like really well preserved because the oxygen deprived ocean of Atlantic City, like Atlantic Ocean. Sorry, help preserve the items that were available. So, anywho.
Oh, I found the auction. It did happen.
So it did already happen. But as you know, we kind of covered a lot of these stories from Tommy Thompson. Do you remember him? He was the guy who I guess he built a lot of the investors who helped him who helped him recover. He found it, but he recovered a lot of the gold. He ended up selling a lot of the gold, but he's actually still in jail. And because he went on the run and all that good stuff. But anyway, he went into hiding, and when the marshals found him in 2015, he refuses to tell them where the rest of his treasure is. So there's a big chunk of that treasure that is still hidden. But there are a few pieces as described as rare that could fetch as much as $1 million. But I didn't see any follow-up stories as to how much they actually got. But the auction was held in Reno. Mm-hmm. Things that went up for auction were like a lid from like the oldest. I guess it was the lid from the oldest known Wells Fargo treasure shipment box. There was, as you see behind me, a heavy-duty miner's work pants from the gold rush era, perhaps the first of their kind ever made by Levi Strauss. And as we know that we did a story earlier this year of a pair of jeans that were discovered in an old mine.
Oh my God, can you imagine if it had the real buttons on it? Oh boy.
Yeah, look at these.
Right there.
That has the buttons.
Look, it has a little clock.
And that wash, that's a badass looking wash of jeans, man.
Telling you.
I mean, look at this. I wonder if I'll do a follow-up story if I can find one, if they actually auction this.
Oh, I
can tell you right now, if those were actually authentic, the way the red lines were going, they were actually folded together.
Yeah. Okay, Shad has the amounts.
All right, real quick, what's your guys' guess for those jeans? How much did they sell?
80,000.
500,000.
Wow, you're insane. $95,000. That was the top. Now the lid Kathleen talked about. What do you think that went for? The Wells Fargo and Company engraved lid.
About 35 grand.
20 grand.
About 7.
You know what? Who's stupid enough to bring that thing out? Because then they're going to claim everything's theirs.
$83,000.
How about the 1849 Colt pocket pistol?
Okay, this is insane. This is not that valuable, but for whatever, this thing is rusted, encrusted. 25 G's.
Oh wow! Yeah. There was also an 1849 edition of the novel *The Count of Monte Cristo*.
That one might be a little harder.
Oh, there's no way. The Count of Monte Cristo.
I don't know. Okay.
Lisa goes, I love that.
There was also a chastity belt.
What?
A chastity belt?
What kind of cave did these guys break into?
Right?
Oh, gosh. They were like listing off some things that were going up for auction that they thought that would, fetch a big price. But one, I guess, was like, it was like a really good. It was almost in perfect condition, I guess. It was an illustrated 1849 edition of the novel, The Count of Monte Cristo. So somebody brought it on the ship to read, evidently.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that one offhand.
Oh, okay. Well, they thought that would,
Lisa says she loves that story.
Yeah. And to get like an 1849, edition that was under the sea.
Yeah.
Come on. So even they had cases of beer bottles that were actually still full. They said that there was actually the several items in the best condition were inside of a first class passenger's trunks that were recovered.
Oh, I got some from that one.
Yeah.
All right. This is the description of it, which is funny. A men's vest, fancy cloth. It sold for $6,500.
Like their luggage that was found. I mean, yeah, that's
Let me just tell you, a passenger receipt for first class sold for, hang on, wait for it, $8,000.
Ooh, I kind of would like that though. I don't know if I would pay $8,000 for it, but
Right?
Now I will go real quick what the lowest item sold for, because this should put your in your mind where that Forrest Finn treasure is going to go.
Yeah.
All right, there was a lot of stuff that was passed, meaning they actually must have had a reserve.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Just some little tiny books for like $75.
Oh, that's like the cheapest item.
Yeah, like nothing of note. No, it's
I mean, they had little things, you know,
Right.
little keeps, but just to own something that was like
That'd be cool.
from the shipwreck that was, I mean, that was like 7,000 feet under the surface.
I know,
In the Atlantic
Kathleen, but
Ocean.
you know what? And they sold the Berlin Wall too, but
And they sold pet rocks, but it's still cool.
yeah, they sold pet rocks too. Yeah. All you had to do is love them and pet them. Hey,
But like I said,
I would like to own something from the Titanic. I mean,
yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think so.
I'm just surprised though that the jeans were the top dollar item.
Right.
The second item was the Purser's Holes Master Key set for $86,000,
Wow.
What?
It's keys.
Keys?
like a keychain for the.
It's keys.
That wasn't even listed in the article.
This was where basically the gold room, the keys to the gold room on the SS Central America.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but not for that price. It's
No.
yeah. I mean,
All right. Well, let's move on.
See,
I just, you know what? I'm just gonna inquire here, but even if I was a billionaire, I would never buy something as a collector's item off of a fatal shipwreck. Not even the Titanic.
I would.
Whatsoever.
I would. Me too.
I totally would.
I totally.
Oh yeah, I'd have a room. I'd have a room full of
I
it.
mean, okay. Do you buy? Would you get any kind of World War memorabilia or anything like that?
Well, yeah,
Same
unless they had a
thing.
bullet hole in it.
Oh, I got
Same
some stuff
thing.
that'll freak you out.
No,
then.
it's not the same.
I
thing.
mean, it was. There's bad mojo on that.
Oh, wait,
So.
so you're talking about war. These guys actually crashed and lost their lives. They didn't have anything
Well-
to do with war.
People lose their lives in war.
But
No,
you're
they don't. They lost their lives to a freaking giant ice cube.
But you're memorializing them too by keeping that stuff,
Yeah.
you know, out for other
just-
people to see and stuff. So it's cool. I would do it. Yeah.
I
I'm
think
just saying.
so. I would definitely want a piece of that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I'd wear them jeans, man, around my house.
Would not
Oh,
wear
my
the
God.
jeans.
They also had a
No.
workman's shirt you could have worn too, man. I would have been dressed up.
I
and all
mean,
that.
that's kind of a cool one. Actually, I just bought an area rug that has those colors in it.
Hey, it's only been underwater for 63 years. It looks good, don't it?
Did we not just get a
Yeah,
rug
we
with that? We just got a rug with those colors in it.
I bet you them things will stand on their own, won't they? Them pants.
They look a little stiff.
They do.
They look a little starchy.
But they were folded together, though. You could definitely tell.
Oh
that.
yeah, you're absolutely right.
Oh yeah, you can see the folds.
Boom. Next story. Move
Next-
All
on.
right, we got to move on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna with to save some time, I'll breeze through this one. So this story was actually announced on Tuesday. That they actually found this earlier, but they did announce this story. The dinosaur that was accidentally found by miners who were mining in Canada. They announced that they named the dinosaur. You see the fossils behind
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty cool. They found these pieces of dinosaur, and what it ended up being, I'm just breezing through this. What it ended up being was called a notosaur.
Notosaur?
Yeah. So what had happened was it was a mining company, Suncor, and they were digging, and eventually, I forget, they were at the, it was called the Millennium Mine, and when they were digging, they came across like sections of dirt that just kind of looked really kind of funky, and they came across like pieces of this fossil. So what they did was they contacted the museum. What they spent like paying, they took a long time to like excavate it and get all the pieces. And what you saw in the picture before this is what the end result was. But they did end up finally putting it together. Now the public can go see it. It took them 6 years to get it all.
60 freaking years?
6.
Oh, I thought you said 60.
No.
I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, because it just to get it all like get all the crud off of it. But it ended up being what they called the notosaur, and this is what it looked like. Oh, his head got cut off.
Oops.
Okay. So anyway, he was a plant eater.
And I think I've seen that in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe, I don't know. But he lumbered through what is now called Western Canada about 110 million years ago. So the dinosaurs, what they dug up was his undersea burial, which was what preserved his armor in exquisite detail, is what you saw in the first picture.
Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Now, Kathleen, in that first picture, did they say how big it was?
Go to the first picture that you. It ended up being
not that one. The one before that one. There you go.
Yeah. So
did they say how big it is?
15,000 pounds.
What?
It was 15,000 pounds.
So what we're looking at is 15,000 pounds.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
I guess we
the
went too
fossil
far.
This right here was
wow.
15,000 pounds.
Wow.
That's
So
freaking
yeah.
heavy.
Yes, he's pretty big. So yeah. So
Cool.
well, like you see on the show on the Gold Rush when they find the mammoth tusks and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going into really some good gold
Yeah,
material.
but when you find a 15,000 freaking pound half dinosaur, which you don't know where the other half is, but it should have been there, but I don't know. Something might have ate it. But
Was Rich sleeping?
Okay, everybody be quiet.
Yeah. Shh. Dang it.
Oh, we woke up.
No.
I know, I thought I was scared. Hi, Rich.
I need to move on to a more entertaining story.
All right.
Okay. All right. On Tuesday, archaeologists.
it's not about you. It's not about the story. It's about your pleasant voice.
Oh, okay. On Tuesday, archaeologists announced that they the details of a find they call once in a lifetime. All these finds are always once in a lifetime. Do you ever notice that?
Yeah.
But what they found was a 1,300-year-old necklace that belonged to. It was beaded. Actually, they think it belonged to. I'm sorry. It was a burial site that they dug up. And it was actually on a corpse. It was a beaded necklace with gold and semi-precious stones, and it was early Anglo-Saxon, and it was in England, central England. The necklace is believed to belong to a devout medieval woman who was an aristocrat, and it basically shined a new light on early Christianity. Because it gave a glimpse of elite women during the time of England's early Christianity days, and it dated between 630 to 670 AD. The item centerpiece is a crucifix pendant formed in red garnets, and they found it in pieces, but the buried woman's identity, of course, is unknown. But when they put it, they did like a rendition of like what it would look like. You can kind of see here what the necklace would have looked like here. The shiny one.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, go back to that first picture.
Kathleen told me not to.
And look how intricate that gold work is in between
those are
the
garnets.
Yeah, and the garnets are cut to fit.
Yeah.
Into that gold. Yeah.
And all of these,
Wow,
like,
man, that's crazy.
this survived. I mean, 630. The year 630.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
old.
but you know how long that would take you to make that thing?
Back then, without all the tools we have today,
Holy cow!
kind of crazy. So anyway, they found these items along with other things, but it was just really kind of unusual because they found the corpse actually buried with like a furnished like bed. She was on a bed. When they found her on a bed, and how they knew that she was on a bed as like they actually found like pieces of the bed. Of course, the wood was all decomposed, but they saw all like the metal pieces from the remnants that were still there from the frame. So that was kind of interesting.
Mhm.
So
they had box spring mattresses back then.
evidently. So I mean that it was they actually built a subdivision on that site. So I don't know like if I would buy a house on that.
Older guys.
But I don't know.
Older guys.
Anyway. Well, we'll move on to the next story. And I am breezing through these, and I apologize if my story's kind of broken. 'Tis the season, guys. Gold coins getting found in Salvation Army kettles. This is actually the second rare gold coin that has been found. The one you see behind me is valued around $2,000. It was found in a Salvation Army kettle in Des Moines, Iowa. For the second time in a week, someone has dropped a rare and highly valuable gold coin in the Des Moines Metro Salvation Army bell ringer's kettle. The Salvation Army Capital Area Coordinator said that the coin is an Australian kangaroo nugget and could be worth up to $2,000. The donor is unnamed, but they said that the Salvation Army received a call from a man saying that the coin would be placed in the kettle at the Hy-Vee store on 86th Avenue at Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, and another call to make sure that they received it. So 2 weeks ago, a Canadian coin turned up in the Salvation Army kettle outside the Shield store at the Jordan Creek Town Center in West Des Moines, and the agency sold that for $1,800.
Wow.
So they said that based on the mint condition of the coins and the way that they were packaged, they suspect that it's from the same person, but the donor said that he had nothing to do with the other one. Whatever. I don't know. I think it might be the same person because they got a phone call for that one too. So it's been a few years, they said. I thought we reported on this last year, but they say that it's been a few years since reporting of people, generously donating things. But the Salvation Army in St. Paul, Minnesota, said that it found a $200,000 check in a kettle in 2017, and in 2019, the Salvation Army in Louisville, Kentucky, reported receiving a donation of a $1,500 gold bar for the fourth year in a row.
Wow.
So I would imagine you would have to call them ahead of time, just because, like, what if your bell ringer wasn't on the up and up? You know what I mean?
Attention.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I would have won that chastity belt on that auction, I would have donated it. Oh, it came with a douche kit too.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, because the chastity belt was only half complete, but it sold for $800.
Jeez.
Well, okay. I know this is gross, but what in the world would a douche kit from 1857 look like? Is there a picture of this?
Yeah, is there a picture, Shad?
There is a picture.
I don't even.
Oh, that's just wrong.
And those even aren't things anymore because it's like not good for you. But I mean,
that's the device.
Ah!
I doubt you can see it. Oh yeah, you can't.
Okay. We're done with the news. So you can probably show them.
All right, unspotlight us.
Hold on.
Okay.
Where you at, Tim?
I'm right here.
I don't see you, Tim.
He's hiding behind the Christmas tree. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He's hiding behind that.
Can't see you.
Yeah, come out from that Christmas tree. Oh wait, I hit our. Yeah, I doubt you can see it.
Like go back a little bit.
There.
There you go.
What the? Here, let me spotlight it again because it's bigger.
Earrings and
No, that's the douche kit.
The douche kit. What the heck?
The what?
That's the kit.
From the sunken treasure, and there is. Hang on, go away. Like that's the chastity belt.
I'll be darned.
But if you want to see, let me go back. I might as well show you the big dollar item. We already saw the jeans.
Man,
here was the key.
Those are supposed to be collector's items. Is that what you're telling me right now?
I don't think I would want the douche kit.
I'm just, you know what? I'm no.
Unless I was an OBGYN and I collected that stuff.
This is to the gold room that was on the ship, the purser's keys. So think of it the safe room.
Right.
Yeah.
So
okay, those might be cool, but the other
yeah, $86,000 cool. No,
I think not.
No,
not that cool.
Right. Well, in case any of you are wondering what to get any of your friends for Christmas, our friend our friend over at Dirt Hog, okay, he's doing a little something. Apparently, it looks like email him before you order some dirt from him. Let him know you're ordering from the site, and he will be rewarding customers with extra gold, like no other.
And his gold, oh man,
yeah, until Christmas.
It's mass pandemonium now.
Also, it says look under the label is now in effect. So there's something going on. So if you order it, look under the label.
Is it Prospectors Radio or is it Gold Prospectors?
Gold Prospector Space.
Gold Prospector Space. That's the one you got to tell him.
Yes. Just tell him you're ordering from Gold Prospector Space, and there'll be extra gold like no other until Christmas. So
yeah, he's got some good. Now it does come from what? Canada.
Canada, yes. Yep.
So obviously allow some time if you're in the States or
right. Yeah,
if it comes from Canada, folks. It's shiny.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's good gold though. It's easy to pan too.
Yeah, it's awesome. Always is. So if anybody's wondering what to get me, that will be fine. So there you go. Extra gold. Nothing like extra gold.
It didn't say what to get him.
That's what I said. Extra gold.
Drinking a bucket or something?
Extra gold.
Everybody likes extra gold.
Everybody likes extra gold.
Hey man, how many times did you get out last year?
Extra gold. Plenty.
You could, no, you didn't. You could get pan in your garage. You could pan in your garage, you car waxer.
I did. I'm a garage panner.
That's what we call your garage panner.
Ray's a cocktail miner, and I'm a garage.
Yeah, and I will give away a gram of gold if somebody buys that 17 troy ounce gold from Forest Bed. I'll need proof of receipt.
Yeah.
We'll give away the skull.
Yeah, this is from an ancient Aztec Viking settlement, one of its kind.
It's even got cracks in the skull.
Yep.
You send it in and have it graded and put in one of them little plastic cases.
You totally could.
Look like that.
I believe the gold was sourced from the lost city of Atlantis. Yep.
Came off the Dutchman.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Blackbeard had it.
Yeah.
He's the one who minted
This
it.
gold was mined by a rare buffalo.
Yeah. I think it was the Goonies
Yes.
that found that.
Tim's was pretty good. It'll come from the Dutchman.
All right, let's get out of here. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're out of here. We'll see y'all Sunday.
All right, everyone.
Good night, gold miners.
Good night.
We want
I was
to
gonna say gold diggers.
tuning in tonight. And be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for listening.